Well, hello everybody. Come on in and take a look around at the van camper that I built. So here is the main area of the van camper. Got trim on linoleum on both sides, and this is a one piece of linoleum throughout the whole van. Here's the kitchen area. Let's take a closer look at it. So the first thing that you notice about the kitchen is the high-tech, low-tech drawer keep 'em shut device. Basically it's just a wood rod. You pull it out, store it away. Now the drawers will open and close. One of the things that I did on this was I put a receptacle on the end of the cabinet here. Now each receptacle is on its own circuit, so there's basically two circuits here. So if we want to maybe put a couple crock pots up here and run them, we can plug them both in there. We won't have problems with our electrical system. Now we went with the natural wood countertop and backsplash. We also went with a bar style sink, the small high neck faucet, and this is a soap dispenser. I'm going to show you a little bit more about that soap dispenser here in a couple minutes. The drawers that we went with the 3-drawer bottoms. And one of the reasons that we did this is you have a smaller drawer at the top, and then you have two big drawers. These big drawers are big enough we can actually store a pot and a pan and some other stuff in the drawer. Now on the other side of that, we've got the door. Now this door, when I put this all together, we've got all kinds of storage in here. I used the RV style drain on the sink. So basically there's no pipes, no plumbing or nothing hanging down in the road. It's all storage. Now back there in the corner is an iced tea bottle, and it's actually in a revamped bicycle water holder. Now what that is the soap for the soap dispenser. And you can barely see there's a hose that goes from that up to the soap dispenser. Now one of the things that we did in here, we don't really have a refrigerator, but what we're using is a Alpi-Cool 12-volt cooler. Now this thing will keep your stuff down to a cool refrigerated temperature, or you could actually use it as a deep freeze. It actually has a interior light, so you can see what you're pilfering out of here in the middle of the night. And it closes up and it slides right back in its happy little home under the bed. This is the diesel heater outlet, and I added this door over here to the wall. It actually, when you open it, there is a porta pot in behind it. So now the bed. The bed is north to south style bed, I believe is what they call it. It's a 6-inch memory foam mattress that is underneath there. This little box right here is the control box for the diesel heater. That's where you turn him on and off and adjust his temperature. And then on this side also we have the sage green color, the wood, and then the white. And then when you get up to the ceiling, it carries over to the all wood. We put in a Hike Crew 12-volt fan in the ceiling. Now this fan has a knob to turn it on, and it has a knob to open and close it. It's kind of a low-tech fan, but it works great. I went with the 12-volt puck lights. I went with the warm white. Now these are the dimmable puck lights. So at nighttime you can dim these things down, and then when you turn them on, you don't feel like a deer in the headlights of a car. We have the curtain rod on the back. We have our daytime curtains on right now to let the sun through. Of course, we've got all of our overhead storage, and it's actually quite a bit of storage. We come back down here above the sink. We have a third circuit on this receptacle here. This is a USB charge port, and it is the fast charger. This switch right here turns the water pump on and off, so when we don't need it, we can shut it off. Also, up under the cabinet is another one of them 12-volt puck lights. Now, we did go with the sage green on the bottom, the wood, and the white, and I kind of like it. So here's a perk that come with the van. It came with this ladder on it to climb up onto the roof. Now let's take a look at the garage here. Some of this you've already seen parts of it. This is kind of like my my monitoring panel here. Of course, over here we've got all the electric. If you've seen the video on that, you kind of understand that now. I've got this little 1.5 amp charger maintainer that I've hooked up in here, and I've been using it instead of this one. And between this and the solar, it seems to keep up with everything really good. So I'm gonna keep playing around with that. We've got all this storage under here. And this bag right here is another toy. This is a moonshade. This is an awning. We're going to try it out on the van and see how it works. Now, up there is the water and the wastewater lines, and they come back here into the tanks. It's a 5-gallon wastewater tank and a 5-gallon freshwater tank. Now, I've got 2 more of these, so I can haul 15 gallons of fresh water at one time. Up in there you can see the Alpi-Cool, and then right there is the diesel heater that actually heats the whole van up. The porta pot, and then our AGM batteries right there. Right there's the water pump. Now it's an on-demand water pump, so you turn it on. If you use water, it runs. If you shut the water off, it stops. And the other thing we got over here is our fuel tank for our diesel heater. It's 2.6 gallons. And so I can look right here and I can see how much heating oil I've got. I can see my fresh water, my wastewater, and I can see my 12 volt. I also added a 12 volt puck light underneath here also. Well, everybody, that's what we've done to the van. I've still got some trim strips that go like right there on that post on both sides, and I've still got to do the doors. I need warm weather to do the doors. I can't do it. It's been cold, it's been rainy, snowy, everything since I started this in January. And I'm in Ohio, so that's not the best building weather to work in. My goal was to build a camping van to go camping and use stuff that was readily available anywhere. You didn't have to go specifically to an RV store to get a part or whatever. Most of my van was built from Lowe's, Menards, Amazon, and some other local vendors with everyday stuff. So I hope I succeeded. I believe I did. some of the things I bought for the van to finish it up was some trim on the floor around the linoleum, and some more trim pieces on the walls and stuff. Altogether, that was $46. The door that's on the porta pot storage and the hardware and everything for it was $34. I just kind of decided it needed a door on it. The other thing that I got was the Alpicool. The Alpicool was $249.99. The porta pot was $128, and the memory foam mattress was $179.99. I had some other miscellaneous hardware putting this all together, so that was another $10. So altogether, for this last part of the build, I got $647.98 in that. The total then that we spent on the van is $2,918.52. Now, like I said, the doors and stuff, I've already got the leftover wood from the sidewalls and everything in here that I've just got to get them done on the doors. So that's basically going to be no cost other than my time. Now, when I started this build, we stripped the van out and got it down to basically a bare bones van. And it weighed in at 5,880 pounds. After everything we've done so far today, the van weighs 6,670 pounds. So we've only added 790 pounds of stuff to the inside of it, which is not bad. Now, a lot of people's asked me about the van. Okay, well, here's the story on the van. The van is a 2013 Nissan NV2500 HD. This van has 360,000 miles on it. It is the V6 automatic, and one thing about the mileage, it doesn't bother me. The body on this thing is in great shape. The frame, everything underneath, everything in this thing is in great shape. We went back in the service records and we got to looking at this van. This motor's been changed. It was changed not too long ago, so it's basically like a new motor. So this van will run for several more miles. Now, trying to find the van that I wanted was a little rough. The V6 is the first thing that makes it a little harder, and then I wanted back windows in the doors. That combination was kind of hard to find with the V6. With a V8, you can find them everywhere. When I finally got it found and got it, we paid $12,000 for the van. So altogether, for the complete everything, $14,918.52 is what we've got in this whole project. So that's the story on the van. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more adventures out here camping in this van.